Well, hello there, Scouters Mountain students and families, community members, and special shout out to our friends at Happy Valley Elementary, Mount Scott Elementary. It is Monday. Welcome into the Morning Messages, our last full week in May. Can you believe it? It is Monday, May 24th, 2021. Welcome to another week. Boy, it was rainy outside this morning, at least for our parent drop-off. Pretty wet. That's the wettest we've had all year long, but it seems to be clearing up a little bit now. So hopefully you're able to get outside, enjoy some fresh air later on today in between the rain showers. What do we need to know today, Mr. Long? Well, our Hero Squad coin drive is now in week number 3. You have one more week if you'd like to participate in this. This used to be called Pennies for Patients. It benefits the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We used to be able to bring in small containers of coins, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, whatever you wanted to bring. Obviously, this year we can't do it that way, so everything is online. Check out herosquad.org, and you can help Scouters Mountain Elementary get to our goals as part of the Hero Squad coin drive. So make sure you check that out. Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month continues throughout May. We will look at another famous Asian and Pacific Islander today. Most of you do a wonderful job of coming up with slides or videos or little presentations about the person that I give you each Monday. We'll do that again today. And supply pickups. For those of you in CDL, that means you are staying at home for the remainder of this year. You do not come to school for a couple of days a week. This Wednesday will be supply pickups for those families. In, let's see, kindergarten is Miss Neal's room, first grade Miss Warren's room, second grade Mrs. Turner's classroom, third grade Mrs. Munoz, fourth grade, Mrs. Johnson, and fifth grade, Mrs. Webke. Please contact them or look for an email from them whether you have materials. I don't want you to come all the way to school if there's nothing for you to pick up here in the parent pickup lane. So 9 to 11 or 2 to 5 p.m. on this coming Wednesday. That'll be the 26th. So make sure you hear from your teacher first to make sure that you have things. Other things that we need to know today, state testing. It continues this week. Everybody's favorite. In fifth grade this week, it's their turn to take the science test. Last week, the fourth graders took the math test. And third graders, they took the reading test a couple of weeks ago. So we're almost all finished. Fifth graders are the last ones to come through. If you think, for example, if you're in fifth grade and you don't think you're supposed to take that test and you're in hybrid, make sure your family filled out an opt-out form. Same thing if you're in CDL and you would like to take the fifth grade science test, make sure that your family contacts us so we can make sure to get you that test. But that's going on this week for fifth grade. I always tell you, don't forget about your PE, your music, and your counselor Google Classrooms. Those are always very important, especially PE and music, because you will be getting a grade in PE and music on your report card. So make sure to check that out. Health is on a website. I've given you that a few times, but if you're unsure where that health website is, make sure you send an email to Mr. Long. You know where to get a hold of me. It is always right here at longc@nclac.k12.or. .us. Love hearing from you. Got some great emails over the weekend. And sometimes it's just to say hello or a question that you're having about school. You can always get a hold of me this way. It's always a great way to do that. It is Monday, which means we take some time every Monday on the morning messages to complete the Pledge of Allegiance. I would love it if you would do this along with me at home. There's our flag right there. If you choose not to, you can fast forward the video ahead if you would like to, but let me get all set up. Let me change the camera angle a little bit so you can see me. Hand over your heart and ready. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Thanks for doing that along with me there at home. Let me get my camera all set up again. Hopefully that's in right about the right spot, and we'll continue to move along. Who is celebrating a birthday this week? We have quite a few again this last week in May. Landon Ladich will celebrate a birthday tomorrow in kindergarten. He was very excited, told me all about that today. Presley Menzalgi, she'll celebrate a birthday. One of our new friends from Happy Valley Elementary in Mrs. Munoz's classroom. Happy birthday. And Happy Valley Elementary. Happy birthday from Happy Valley Elementary and Scouters Mountain Elementary, Presley. Hope you have a great birthday tomorrow. Eric's will be on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Eric. Annalise is on Wednesday as well in Mrs. Bettine's third grade. Neola will be on Thursday. Happy birthday to Neola from kindergarten in Mrs. Neal's room. She's at Happy Valley Elementary. Special birthday to her. Also celebrating a birthday this week, Josie's is coming up as well, and that will be on Friday. Jackson's on Saturday. And then Hannah, I believe, is on next Monday, somewhere around there. I'm losing track of my days. And then Declan, we put yours on there as well. Also for Mrs. Munoz's room at Happy Valley Elementary. His is on June 1st. So that will get us through all the way through May. And we did Declan's as well on June 1st. Happy birthday to all of you. Check your mailbox. You should be getting a special certificate, special birthday message, and a little prize in your mailbox for Mr. Long. So check that out. Hopefully you get that. I'm going to say maybe Wednesday or Thursday it'll come in the mail. So make sure you check for that. But happy birthday to all of you celebrating a birthday this last week in May. Pretty unbelievable that that's where we are. Our last daily challenge, which I gave you on Friday, and it said that Friday was National Pizza Party Day. Did any of you eat pizza over the weekend? I asked you, what is your favorite kind of pizza? And you could send Mr. Long a photo, a slide, or a video of your favorite kind of pizza, or better yet, eating your favorite pizza. Now, Nikhil wrote in and said, well, I had pizza, Mr. Long, but I forgot to take some pictures. That's okay. His favorite is Domino's cheese pizza. Yeah, I like that too. It's very good. There's a picture of it right there. He said he ate pizza over the weekend. He forgot to take pictures. You're forgiven, Nikhil. That's okay. And also we have Kate Jansen who says, my favorite type of pizza is Hawaiian pizza. Ah, you like the fruit on the pizza. I, for one, am not as much of a fan of that. I'm more of a meat guy. I like all the meat on it. So I would eat the Canadian bacon, Kate, and probably pick off the pineapple. But I'm glad that you like that. Sabaro's one that you don't see a whole lot of. That's usually in the mall. Sabaro you find in malls, but that's a great spot to get some pizza. Hawaiian pizza is Kate's favorite. So thanks to both of them for sending those in. What is going to be our next challenge on Monday, at least this month in May? We've always done the same thing. That's to celebrate Asian and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And I'll give you a new person to look up some information about today, a very inspiring person. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. As we celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, who is that person there? That person grew up in the Philippines. We'll find out a little bit about that person right now. Who is this person? Why is he important? Well, I'll tell you as we celebrate. There he is again. And that person is Philip Vera Cruz. Why is Philip Vera Cruz important? That's your job to find out. Create a slide, maybe a video, send in some information to me on a Google Doc, however you want to do it. But what makes Philip Vera Cruz so important? He fought for the rights of people who work in fields, crop growers and pickers of crops. He fought for the rights of those as maybe some of the landowners decided not to pay those workers as much as they deserve to be paid. That person there, Philip Vera Cruz, very important in the history of making sure that farmers and farm workers are treated equally. There's where you send your information. Can't wait to see your slides about Philip Vera Cruz. There he is right there. Send in your slides to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. We haven't seen a video about this in a while, but some of you sometimes like to put in videos. Make sure you do that. And you know where to find me. There it is right there. Can't wait to see what we come up with. We'll put those on the morning messages on Wednesday. Let's get to our contest that we continue to do and have fun with. There's your picture. It's what in the world is that? Close up. Now you take that picture and we look really close up. I figured some of you would get this one. I think the key was you see the green that looks like a stem, and then there's red on either side there. So it looks like the stem of some kind of red fruit or red vegetable. And some of you figured it out right away. This one is Nikhil. He says, is that a tomato? Nikhil, well, I don't want to give it away, but I think you're onto something right there. And then Kate Jansen says, was that a tomato stem or a tomato? In fact, that might be the exact photo. Now look at that picture that Kate put in there and zoom way in on that stem. And that's the picture that we get. So what in the world is that close up? They were both right. Look at that. It was indeed a tomato close up. So great job by both Kate and Nikhil. I can always count on both of them, both from 5th grade. And sometimes we get some other people participating. I'm still waiting for kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd graders to participate. 4th graders too. We occasionally get some 4th graders. We'll have another picture for you like this one. Can you tell what in the world is this close up? What is that? Okay, take a close look. Can you figure out what that is? If you have any idea, or if you don't have any idea, just send me in the wrong answers. Those are just as much fun. What do you suppose that is close up? Send them in to me right there at longc@nclac.k12.or.us. All right, before we move on, we always do some catch-up photos or videos, but I don't believe, let me move ahead, we have any. We've got just a blank screen. No catch-up photos or videos. Everyone got their stuff in over the weekend, so let's move on from there. And let's wrap up the show, as we always do, with our joke of the day. And today's joke, Telly Roth is back at it again for Mr. Burr's fourth grade room. We're kind of going back and forth between Telly and Bryn Walter, who are sending them, and both from Mr. Burr's room. Now, all of you are welcome to send in jokes. Telly and Bryn don't have to hog all the spotlight, but they keep sending them in, and I much rather have student jokes than I would have me telling the jokes or even Zero the Hero telling the jokes. So Telly, where is Telly? There she is right there. What do you call a can opener that won't open? Oh, I think I get this. A can opener that won't open. Oh, I think I know what this is, Telly. It is a can't opener. I hope you don't have any can't openers at home. They would be worthless to you in the kitchen. Great job, Telly. As always, love hearing from you. We'll probably have Bryn on Wednesday. Unless more of you send in jokes, we'll go back and forth between Bryn and Telly, who keep sending me lots of them. But I appreciate that. I can always use them. If you have a joke of the day, you can email it or make a slide like Telly did. Or you can send a video of you telling it to me. Those are my favorite. If you send a video of you telling your joke, here's where you send it right there. longseatinClack.k12.or.us. We have reached the end of our morning messages. It is Monday. Hope you're having a great day today. Our last full week in May. Can you believe it? This is Monday, May 24th, 2021. A rainy day, a drizzly day. We had rainfall during parent pickup. We had rainfall during parent drop-off. Hopefully that rainfall will stop today and you get some fresh air later on today. But work on your challenge. What can you tell me about Philip Vera Cruz? Can you figure out that mystery photo? Can't wait to see what you come up with. And we'll see you right back here on the Morning Messages on Wednesday.